With the holidays approaching, nothing quite says I love you like cool tools, so let's get right to it. First on the list is this Panavise, which is great for doing small projects. It can be tilted nearly in any angle with one bolt or one screw, like so. The head can be removed and replaced with different heads. The pads are removable and reversible. You can remove these screws and reverse the pads or the jaws for a bigger spacing. And the jaws are the bars are opposed in the thread, so when you turn the handle, it has two advantages. It moves them faster, and it also keeps your work weight centered. And other than that, it also comes with a low, you can get them in different options with a low profile base, or a suction cup vase, a clamp vase, or you can even clamp it directly to your workbench. The Ridgid JobMax, the epitome of cool tools. It is available in a AC powered model, 12 volt model, 18 volt model, and even an air powered model. It has various attachments that you can purchase that can fit on the tool in any of 4 different directions. It has a variable speed. Some of the attachments are this detail sander, right angle drill, oscillating tool head, or palm nailer head. And there are other options available that I don't have here. Very cool. Next up is the ultrasonic knife. It has an X-Acto knife-like blade in it, but the similarities in there. By ultrasonic principles, you need to apply nearly zero pressure to cut through woods, plastics, composites, or anything that's non-metal. It's great for, say, cutting out a hole or square hole in a plastic enclosure where you want to mount a switch or things of that nature. The oscillating tool. I spoke a few minutes ago about the JobMax, which has an oscillating tool head, but if you want only the oscillating tool, that is available also. It comes with many variety of blades and cutters. The half-moon wood cutting blade, a scraper for getting through, say, glue on your floor, this abrasive blade for using on grout or concrete, various widths of blades for different applications, and a detail sander attachment. And you'll find many uses for this, but where I found it really shines is when you're putting down a floor, so you need to cut away, say, 1/4 inch of your door trim. This does it in a jiffy, and I just don't know how it would be done otherwise. It would be very tedious and painful. So if you find yourself doing that, it's well worth the cost just for that. Keep in mind that all the products talked about here vary quite a bit in price. So if you're giving these as a gift, it boils down to 2 factors: how cheap you are and how much you love the other person. So one thing that you can do for the most bang for the buck as far as drilling and driving goes is a quick change chuck adapter. So you put this in your cordless drill, you put your hex shanked drill bit or driver in there, and they lock in, and then within a second you can flip back and forth like when you're drilling and driving. Big time saver. And virtually every manufacturer makes a different flavor of them. There's 3 right there. This one they usually come in packages with the drill bits, and they may be available separately, but I'm not sure. This one comes in a unique package that I like. You don't have to open or flip open any case. You just push this button. Your bits and quick change adapter are available. When you're done, just put it back down and they're locked in place and don't fall out. And finally, a quick change adapter that is less known about is basically the opposites of these other ones. It has a hex shank on this side that you put into your drill, say your impact driver that may have a hex shank adapter, it converts it into a Jacobs type clutch so you can put your round drill bits in there. So if you don't have one of these, they're not terribly expensive and they're well worth the cost for productivity gains. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe even if you don't want to, and wishing you all a very happy and blessed and safe Thanksgiving.